May bagal daw yung amin sa ating mga Ilocano, mga kapamilya. Mayat nga hapon sa mga taga-Aklan. At kung Bicolano ka man, makay na hapon sa Intocabos. Sa ating mga kapamilyang Chabacano naman, buenos tardes. Thank you so much. And another 3 by Teodoro. Pangatlong 3 puntos na yan ni Teodoro. I make that ni Pontejos. Rather, I apologize. Teodoro is on the bench with a sprained ankle, but Pontejos is on fire. Without his backward mid, Pontejos with a pass! And Pontejos, if he isn't hitting the outside shot, he's passing and dishing. And that one goes to Pontejos to Lasqueti.
Perfect definition na streaky. Pag nasimulan to si Paolo Pontejos, sunod-sunod eh.
Balanza. Tumatake si Jeric Balanza. Wala. Nakuha ni Abdul Wahab. Momentum, obviously, with JRU.
Yun ang kagandahan ng zone defense na pangontra sa dribble drive offense. Nandun lang yung big man sa gitna. Any penetration, yung Abdul Razak kumokontra sa depensa.
Another offensive rebound by the 6'8 big man from Ghana. Sabi ni Pontejos, gusto ko ng isolation against Luib. Pontejos, the spin by Paulo. And Pontejos is on fire. Ilista mo na pang 11 puntos ni Pontejos.
Nakita na yan natin last year, Andre, na talagang streaky, sunod-sunod pagka naka-score to si Paolo Pontejos.
And Pontejos has scored or assisted in the last 13 points of JRU. Bong Quinto gets the bounce and a much-needed basket to stop the bleeding for Letran.
Much needed and much improved player itong si Bong Quinto. Hindi Kevin Racal yung papalitan niya eh. Mas malaki pang mga sapatos dahil nawala rin yung Ant-Man. So, tulong-tulong talaga.
Gio Lasqueti. Hanap si Paolo Pontejos na binabantayan ngayon ng 6'3" Jeric Balanza. Pontejos! The crowd would have gone crazy dahil he took that shot from the logo of the Filoil Flying V Center. Yes. Quinto, the spin against Grospe at makabilang ang itatawag ng ating opisyalis kay Bong Quinto.
Oo, dun sa pihit na yun, medyo umangat yung pivot foot niya eh. Kaya tatawagan ng reference siya.
Ngayon naman, balikan natin si Roxanne.
Play hard and play fast. Let's not forget that we are facing the defending champions who are going to do anything to protect their pride for today's game. Kaya paalala ni Coach Helmenes sa kanyang team, you gotta step up your defense, number 1. Number 2, you gotta stop Rain Ambata, Jeric Balanza, and Felix Africa early on in the game. You can afford to do that later on. So we have to start strong. You have to attack on every opportunity and be very aggressive. And finally, just trust in each other and everything will be okay. Andre, Coach Martin.
Maraming salamat sa iyo, Roxanne. 19-12. The biggest lead of Letran earlier was at 6 when the score was 10-4. But JRU now in the driver's seat. Calvo off to Nambata. Otto Quinto. Soliano, the bounce pass to Abrico, stolen by JRU. Tumatakbo ngayon. Tumuloy-tuloy si Jet Mendoza.
Ito nga, Andre, from defense to offense. Napakaganda ng stop na yun. Dun sa wheel action ng Letran, nakuha na nila ng defensive stop at easy basket para sa JRU Heavy Bombers.
Jet Mendoza, a rookie for Coach Vergel Meneses. Usually, naglalaro lang yan si Jet Mendoza, an average of 10 minutes per game in 4 games played with an average of 2.5 points per outing, but making the most of his chances and his breaks here. Ang bata ng bataan, Jet Mendoza scoring on that possession for the Heavy Bombers. Quinto looking at the shot clock. Naagaw ni Jet Mendoza against Calvo. Mendoza, the fake, he stops. Mendoza up, he wanted a foul, no whistle blown. Tuloy po ang action natin dito. Calvo, tinamahan ni Abdul Wahab and no basket, sabi ng referee. Kahit pumasok pa yan, Martin, ang foul daw nasa baba.
Ang ganda nung rip move na yun. Off the rain ng batak pass, isang rip basket. Ito, Andre, yung baseline stop ni Paolo Pontejos. Nakita natin, dalawang steal. Hindi natin nakita si Abdul Razak, pero si Grospe nasa taas. Kaya naman siya nalibre. Tamo naman, hindi pa nagulo yung buhok.
Bagong gupit yan.
Oo.
Ayan, si Paolo Pontejos. Pontejos, this game, take a look, 11 points, 4 of 9 shooting. 3 puntos na, more than his season average. Ted Mendoza to Abdul Wahab, who finds Grospe, but good recovery defense by Jom Soliano. Calvo will make that Nambata. Nambata trying to elude Lasqueti. Oh, splitting defense. Rain ang batak all the way against the outstretched arms of Abdul Wahab. What a move by the Stingray.
Napakatamis. Just like a hot knife through butter. Ang init ng crossover niyo. Ni-split yung dalawang defender. Left-handed scoop pa off the defenders, Andre. Rain ang batak.
Montejos. Gusto naman bumawi. Nabitawan ng bola. Tinapik daw ni JP Calvo. Sabi ni referee Salvador Cortez. Timeout on the floor. Coach Vergel will talk things over despite the 7-point lead. We'll be right back after a few reminders. It says Bombers on the boards, and this is exactly what they're doing even in this game and so far in season 92. But as we take a look against the Generals, Putucci has 16 monstrous rebounds there, Martin.
Oo, makikita natin tatlong mama para sa kanila. De La Paz, Patucci at Abdul Razak ang kumukuha ng mga rebounds. At nakikita natin katabi pa niya dyan si Coach Dan Rose na talagang tinututukan tong mga foreign students ng JRU Heavy Bombers at iba nilang atleta. Pwede na yatang pag-extrahin sa Makati ito at sa The Fort para maglinis ng salamin ng mga glass cleaners ng JRU Heavy Bombers, Andre.
The Heavy Bombers are averaging 39.2 rebounds per game as a team. Soliano, nasa sa paa ni Abrico. Lasqueti, humaharurot to Crosspet, the sidestep. But look who's there, Jet Mendoza. Basket na, naging bato ba?
Oo, sayang yung layup na yun. Napakaganda pa naman ng recognition ni Grospe.
Calvo. Look at the maturity and the leadership of JP Calvo.
Oh, pero Andre, pansinin mo yung depensa ng JRU. Sumona sila. It negates the dribble drive offense eh. Sabi nga ni Coach Vance Wahlberg noon, the father of dribble drive, na if you're running the system, you need to have a very good zone offense. Dahil yun ang gagawin sa'yo ng mga teams eh.
Pangalawa, personal foul na yan. Abdul Wahab. Third team foul of JRU here in the second quarter. If you're Coach Vergel Meneses Martin, do you bring back out Abdul Wahab, who's playing great defense, grabbing every board offensively and defensively? Do you bring back in Abdel Putucci, or do you let Abdul Wahab play and gamble with those two personal fouls?
Parang kamote Q tsaka banana Q sa merienda ang tanong mo eh. You can't go wrong, partner. Pero ito, makikita natin mukhang ibabalik si Abdel Putucci para dito kay Abdul Razak dahil maganda ang nilalaro niya sa depensa pero kailangan rin ng breather netong foreign student ng JRU Heavy Bombers.
Double lane violation.
Ito, Andre, speaking of double lane violation, meron tayong bagong rules kung sila Commissioner Andy Howe na kung sino ang unang pumasok, tatawagan niya ng mga referees natin to prevent the possession arrow. Kung sino ang unang pumasok, yung talaga tinatawagan ng violation.
And dahil nagkaroon ng ganyang rule, dahil dun sa controversial Game 3 ball when Letran faced Sanbeda, as we take a look at that good-looking jumper from Bernabe. Bernabe just checked in, converts. So these players being given chances are stepping up and showing that they won't let their coaches down, be it sa panig ni Coach Vergel Meneses or sa panig man ni Coach Jeff Napa.
Oo, napa-step back. Galing pang Marinduque yung jump shot na yun ng si Maui Bernabe.
Marinduque ngayon, so binabati natin lahat ng mga taga Marinduque. Si Maui Bernabe, Frontejos again. But look who's there, Jet Mendoza. His activity on the floor is just priceless. Maui Bernabe with the ball. Iabot kay JP Calvo. More than enough time to execute a good offense. Calvo, pops one, wala. Mapupunta kay Pontejos ang bola. Paulo to the running Lasqueti, back to Pontejos. Now to Putucci. And look at Grospe. Earlier he hit that jumper. Mintis naman siya that time around. And Calvo, but last touch by JP Calvo. So ball will stay with JRU na may 11 segundo na nalalabi sa kanilang shot clock.
Pero Andre, you got to commend ito si Jet Mendoza. Bawat possession, nandoon siya fighting for the loose ball, hustling on defense. Magandang energy ang binibigay niya para sa Heavy Bombers.
Jet Mendoza, nagkabataan, ang rookie. Coach Vergel Meneses, nice look by Putucci to Grospe. Putucci, a couple of fakes, and Putucci in and out na rin. Grospe throws one up, wala pa rin. Another chance, Putucci with the offensive rebound. Grospe, a couple of fakes, Grospe up and under. Grospe again, pang 7 beses na yata, wala pa rin. Another offensive rebound for the yellow and blue. Cortejos. Grospe, over to Jed Mendoza. Jed, the step back three. It's everything but the ring there, just the board for Jed Mendoza.
Mga 8 o 9 yata na tira yun. Mukhang magana yung ring sa ilalim. Itong Heavy Bombers.
And Letran gets a chance. Calvo for three. Yes! Para sa tres for JP Calvo. Angelo and Brian, kahit may GA Engineering, live stream pa din. Arriba Letran. And I'll be choosing the bus driver Alalon, and the conductor Salado. And I'll be the passenger for a 3-on-3 game. That is our question of the week. Kung makakapili ka, kahit sino, 2 players to be with on a team, 3-on-3, sino kukunin mo? Ganda naman ng matches ngayon, sabi ni Joshua Alin. Napakaraming nag-tweet sa atin. Ang iyong handle sa Twitter again ay?
Coach Hammer 613, Twitter at Instagram yan. Kasi cool ako eh, millennial ako eh.
Coach Hammer ba o Chef Hammer?
Coach Hammer.
Sorry.
Hindi, alam mo naman, pinag-aaralan ko pa lang yung pagluluto ngayon eh. Nutrition, kailangan niya ng mga players.
That was a good pass by Putucci over to Grospe, who converts down low. Grospe, this is second basket today. Has 4 points. And a 4-point lead for JRU. Soliano against Putucci. Soliano trying to spin and elude Putucci. Traveling is called on John Marie Soliano. Coach Jeff Napa calls another timeout. They're down by 4 with 2:47 remaining here in the second quarter. Be right back after a few reminders. You're watching the NCAA Season 92. Putucci may have gotten away with a ward-off with the left hand, but the look inside to Irvin Grospe for his second basket after hitting that perimeter 15-footer earlier in the ballgame. 2 minuto at 47 segundo nalalabi sa ating first half. 23-19 ang ating talaan. Mabuhay Rizal. Sabi ng mga estudyante na galing pa ng Mandaluyong, we've been to the campus of Jose Rizal University.
Napakagandang campus at napamerienda ba tayo ni Coach Berhel doon. Pero alam mo, Andre, napansin natin na may bagong addition sa coaching staff ni Coach Berhel. Nakikita natin si Coach Jolly Escobar dyan. Kaya nakikita mo yung mga padukot-dukot sa ilalim ng mga big man nila. Trademark Jolly Escobar moves yan eh.
So baka itinuro niya na yun kay Grospe kanina. Lasketti, the jumper is good.
Nagsisimula ng humam itong opensa ng JRU Heavy Bombers ngayong second quarter, Andre. 13 na ang nai-score nila.
JRU with 2 wins and 3 losses in the team standings. Letran 4-2. Tambatak fires. That will just count. Oh no, that is a 3. So ilista mo na ang 3 puntos para kay Ray ng Batak. That's his first triple. He has a total of 7 points today.
Nakita mo ba yung play na yun? Baseline stack, Malaron J. Enrile na bukol sa 3-pointer doon para kay Ray ng Batak.
Look who's back now, Martin Tate Teodoro, after suffering that sprained right ankle earlier.
Ito, Andre, nakita natin sa ilalim, may 2 screen. Dati pa nila ginagawa yan eh. Boyet Bautista, Jonathan Aldabe, Ron J. Enrile, mga sakit sa ulo namin dati yung play na yan eh. Hindi mo alam kung paano ka titail or pa-follow, lalo na pag shooter ang binibigyan nila.
There's Tate Teodoro, he seems to be okay. We'll be monitoring Teodoro's condition and if that ankle will affect his game. But Ponteos and Teodoro are now both in for JRU. Nambatak inside to Aprico, loses the ball. Nakikita niyo po ang second quarter field goal. Story, Ponteos all the way. Paolo Ponteos. I want to have what he had for breakfast. He now has 13 points off the bench.
Mukhang adobo na naman yung kinain niyan sa cafeteria. Last time na nag-player of the game siya, tinanong ko adobo daw kinain.
O malay mo, baka adobo na naman, pwede.
Ganda nung atake niya yun, prinotektahan pa niya ng katawan niya yung bola bago niya naitira.
An offensive foul ang itatawag dito kay Gio Bohot.
Dun sa play na yun, nakatawagan siya ng illegal screen. Ito, Andre, tingnan mo. Dun sa atake na yun, 1-on-1 kay Bong Quinto, mas malaking mama. Ayun idiniin niya yung balikan na itinago pa yung bola. Pektus, konting English, kumapit sa board. Yun, 2 points, Paolo Ponteos.
Ito naman, yung moving screen ni Gio Bohot on Gio Lasket. Yun,
basta hindi ka naka-establish at ginalaw mo yung balikan mo. Madalas ako natatawagan dati yan eh. Yung mga illegal screens na yan, mahirap talagang tansyahin, lalo na para referees.
Ponteos again from way downtown. Nakaisa na kanina yan mula dun sa napakalayo. Putucci, couple of fakes. Huli ka, boy, sabi ni Ambohot.
Hirap talaga si Abdel Patucci sa mga mahahabang players, Andre. Pag mga nakataas yung kamay. Tingnan mo, laging ganun eh. Pag napapayungan siya, habit niya na binababa yung bola below his waist at dinidip pa niya. Instead of just getting it and just carrying the people. Buhatin ba?
Lasqueti to Putucci, 6 on their shot clock. Chodoro fires. And Soliano pinitas ang bola. Kahit mas malaki si Putucci, nakakuha niya ang defensive rebound. Here's Calvo with the basketball now. Under a minute to play in the first half. Calvo falls down, loses his balance, and loses the ball in the process. JRU with an 11-second shot clock, game clock differential. Kinagis na lang ni Ponteros, and whatever Ponteros throws, it goes straight to the basket. He now has 15 markers.
Kontra-tempo pa yung ikot na yun. Pakabila yung pektos ng tira, Andre. Napakaganda ng inilalaro ni Paulo Ponteos. The other half of Cynthia, sabi nga natin, Blast Brothers, kailangan i-earn nila yan. Kailangan sumabog sila ng sabay ngayong larong to.
Dying seconds of our first half. Nambatak has the basketball for Letran. Puts one up. Coach Vergel Meneses mad at somebody. It's at Gio Lasqueti. Tingnan natin. Balikan muna natin tong galaw ni Pontejos. He lost his balance. Binato na lamang, pero sa pinapakita ni Pontejos, sabi ko nga, kahit saan pa siguro pumukol yan, kahit mula pa dito sa upuan natin, baka pumasok pa eh.
Ganda ng body control na yun. Yung off the fingertips, napaka-swabe ng tirang yun. Ito, Paulo Pontejos outscoring the entire Letran bench, 15-8.
Chris De La Peña, nasa loob na rin. Pinasok for the first time ni Coach Jeff Napa. Nambatang at the line, he was fouled earlier by Lasqueti.
Ito, Andre, mukhang kaya nagalit si Coach Vergel kanina off that ball screen. Si Lasqueti hindi sumunod eh. At kaya nahuli rin to si Patucci yung Humard show.
Ang foul pala ay tinawag kay Abdel Putucci. First personal yon ni Abdel Putucci. 3.3 seconds remaining in the first half. Lasqueti. And tawa niya ang bola. So doon po magtatapos ang ating first 20 minutes of play, first half. Coach Vergel Meneses, kahit lamang pa ng 6, di nga nagustuhan yung pinakita ng kanyang koponan towards the end of that first half. But the story of the first half for JRU is Paulo Ponteos. Despite the acrobatics by Ray Nambatak with 8 points, Ponteos scorched the Knights. 15 points, 3 3-pointers.
Malaw, what you can do, I can do better. Take it to the next level para dito sa dalawang manlalaro at sa dalawang koponan na to na naglalaro ngayong hapon, Andre.
Sa aming pagbabalik ay halftime stats, cheerleaders, and a lot more. And Roxanne also has something, so stick around for that. Lamang po ang Heavy Bombers ng JRU, 29-23 kontra sa defending champs. Ito po ang NCAA Season 92.
To watch the latest game highlights, subscribe to ABS-CBN Sports in Action YouTube channel.